Let's take a look at the data dictionary report. This report is easy to use. You can log into any Salesforce org over here at right, production, sandbox, OAuth endpoint, whatever you have, and just click the launch button below. The first time you do this, there may be a delay while some metadata is downloaded from your org, but pretty quickly you'll come here to the main screen of the data dictionary report. Now in this far left-hand column is all of the custom objects available in your org. Over here at right, you're going to select the properties that will appear in the report. You can have object properties, field properties, object relationships, and field relationships. So let's look at the object properties. So here in the center column are all of the available object properties, and as you select them, you can move them over here to the right, and now they're selected and they will appear in the report. You can adjust the column order with these up and down buttons by moving the columns around. You also have a bunch of field properties. As you scan down the list, you'll see that the tooltip is telling you what each property can do. You can select those and move those into the list at right. And then when you've got all the properties set up that you want, you can look at some other things like object relationships. This will show you all of the metadata types that are related to the currently selected object. So for example, let's look at Apex classes and components that mention the currently selected object. You can also look at field relationships. These are metadata types that reference the currently selected field. So when you have all of the different aspects of your report set up, you can go to the preview tab and check out what the report will look like. So this will be for the account object field properties. And you can see all of that information and make sure that that's what you intended to have in your report. And when you're ready to go, you can come over here and check these boxes at left, and all of these objects that you check will appear in the final report. You can also right-click this list and check all if that's what you want to do, and go to the Display Report tab, and we will compile a complete data dictionary report for you with your selected objects and fields. So you can see here's the object properties and field properties for the account object, and their relationships to the account object, and all of the different things that reference the account object. And then after that, we go to the first custom object you selected, and so on and so forth. When you have the report just the way you want it, you can export it for compliance, for security, for documentation, for sharing with your colleagues. This is a key report for showing all of the information about the custom objects and fields in your Salesforce org. There are some great advanced features here. You can click the color codes button and color code your report. So for example, let's choose the field property name and click the create colors button and say, if the name ends with __C, then make the fill color red. And click that, and now you see all of your custom fields are marked in red. So this is a great way for compliance or for auditors to highlight certain aspects of the report that maybe are good and can be in green, or bad and can be in red, and it calls those out immediately. All right, thank you very much. That's the data dictionary report.